Brady. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Tyus Bowser. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Brady. And he's going to go down again. Patrick Queen, he's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
The sack backs him up 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. Shotgun now for Brady. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32. After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he goes out right around the 39. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Jackson from the shotgun. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. 20. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in the end zone. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw again. Jackson flushed out right. He's going to take off with it, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Whitehead on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter.
Mike Edwards picks it off, and he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded in the end zone. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
They'll take over.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here. And now a fumble. The ball's out. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
31 yards there and a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
2nd down and goal. Brady. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Here's Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to go.
Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 81 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
Justin Tucker.
Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They did nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And now it's third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first.
Buccaneers.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one, and another first down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
I think he was.
Now McCoy. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Here's Brady. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
A 47-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
From the gun, Jackson. Got a man, it's Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
It's 2 of us with 4 knives.
Final play of the half
Most
here.
everybody
It's
in this party
Jackson.
got knives on them. Let me just push X.
Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Oh, I think the Bucs got it, and they did. Tampa Bay football. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And a Buccaneer.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun, Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
We're in Baltimore. Third quarter action. 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Brady. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. William Golston. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Jackson back into his end zone. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Going to throw right side here, complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him.
Jackson to Boykin, 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
And going deep downfield for Boykin.
He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 35.
Good for
A big play that time for the Ravens. 41 yards. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
intended for...
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
B.I. What's up?
Again, Jackson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because
I kind of do though, but I mean, Rose know what he did, man.
One step to the outside and break it inside. Really well run route.
On 2nd down, Ingram.
I'm saying though, what you trying to bet?
At the 5-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Ingram. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
What you know about math, and then learning good observation skills.
At the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Together in this subject, and you use all of those things to help you learn and study the environment around you. It's almost like science is more of a way of thinking and using other subjects than it is just a subject.
And you know there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
For 10.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
The other party. They're coming here though.
At their own 40-yard line.
Oh yeah.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Send it to me, man.
They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Third down.
The Bucs on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. He's got Evans. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Gain of 21.
Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards to play. Brady's throw there complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
To go ahead and give yourself a break. So be back in here by 9:21. 9:21.
Mr. Oz.
Yes.
My mama said thank you for pronouncing my name right because people call me Talita.
You're welcome. I think I've actually had a Tanisha before in one of my classes. So maybe I have a little bit of an
Look at your reach.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. There's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance. 2nd and 1, if people want to run the football, this is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 39, Garoppolo into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And some nifty running right away as he'll get this up past the 30. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
Baltimore Ravens.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
On 2nd and 10. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. Yeah, he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down, 49ers.
On first down, Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here the 32. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for.
And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And a 49er first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game.
Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Garoppolo again. And that is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Play action. Now Jackson escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Past the 20. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have the coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Gold with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Mitch Wishnowski to kick.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because this is exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Through one quarter, 14-7, our score.
Score, Ravens 14, 49ers 7.
Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners 30. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 44 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, That'll bring up second down.
Second down and 10.
48 to Mike. Let's go. Check 48 to Mike. Check. Yo. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Check. 40. Ready. 48. Ready. Set up.
Throwing again. Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Jackson's pass.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now second and 11 from the 32. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
Formation for the 49ers.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 15. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He uncorks it for Snead, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there, but it's going to be second down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete.
Jackson's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Play action. It's Jackson.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
D'Anthony Thomas, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down. Jackson will throw again. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Jackson from the shotgun. And the pressure gets to him again.
Lamar Jackson.
Nick Bosa, his 2nd sack of the night. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He uncorks it for Snead. 4th down now as San Fran's defense is strong in coverage. Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And that going to hit in the end zone as we restart things here in the second half with a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Check 99, check 99, check 31, check 31.
Throwing is Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Dobbins, the ball carrier. Kawan Williams made the tackle. A gain of a yard.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. He gets it to Brown. Complete. 30. 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown. 68 yards, and the Ravens will add on to their lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
14. 1st down, 49ers.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it?
Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
And I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run again with Wilson. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Here's Mostert. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the 49ers get a score closer. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick.
San Francisco.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And his pass incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Jackson. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Ball carrier
Malik Harrison on the tackle.
with a 48-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, are usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
It's 4th down.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. Back now in Baltimore. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
The 49er ball carrier, Patrick Queen on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. It's caught, Nelson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are back within a score.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
21. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Jonathan Cyprien there defensively to make the play.
Incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
1-yard line.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And that's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. That is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. An excellent pickup at 20 yards. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Stopped short of the
49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he will take it in for a Ravens touch.
Send me your cash up, bro.